What's up, everybody, and welcome to what is the final streaming session of Arkham Knight. I did a little work, and I've gotten as far as I want to go. I don't want to do the Riddler trophies. I don't really care for that. I know there's like a boss battle with him, and honestly, I don't care at this point. So we're going to check out the actual ending of this game. And hopefully it's impressive, because I have some thoughts about this game that I feel like I should air out. But I'll wait until after this to really say anything. So let's do it.
Send the Batwing. I'm heading to the GCPD rendezvous point.
Very well, sir.
Okay. There's the bat signal.
Batman, I have contributed to the ongoing redevelopment of Founders Island by filling it with riddles. When you die trying to solve them, I will generously allow the city to transform my creations into public exhibits.
Please shut up, Riddler. You're ruining a perfect ending. I love how the Batmobile is kind of like just strapped to the bottom of it. Thought that's pretty cool. And look at all the paparazzi hanging outside my house. Not cool, guys. Some alone time is in order.
Reporting live outside Wayne Manor, following the dramatic unmasking of billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne. That's him! Are you still rolling?
Are you sure you want to do this, Master Bruce?
I've got to. It's the only way to protect them.
Very well.
I'm assuming he's talking about like Barbara and Tim and all that. But what is he gonna do?
Refusing to
Oh shit! This is it. This is the story of how the Batman died.
This is how the Batman...
Okay. Wait, is that it? Okay, that was whatever that was. Anyway, my thoughts on this game. It's a good game. Yeah, I like it. It looks really awesome. The story's really good, except for that ending just now. It's not the same. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. But it doesn't feel the same. To me, there seems to be a lack of like boss battles. Like, I remember playing the original Arkham Asylum game, you know, which is where that's from, and the Killer Croc battle, and you know, the Bane boss fight. I mean, these were epic boss fights. And it just feels like there wasn't that in this game. Like, there was a couple of fights with the Arkham Knight, but you had characters like Two-Face and Penguin and, you know, you had Deathstroke. People who are a legitimate threat to Batman, and Batman just goes right through them. I did a tank boss fight with Deathstroke, and when he jumps out of the tank, I'm thinking to myself, all right, we're going to get a one-on-one, hand-to-hand, and then Batman just takes him the fuck out. Like he's nothing. Like, may as well not even be Deathstroke. It could have been anybody. Could have been Deadshot. But, once again, it's not a bad game. It's just, it didn't live up to the hype. In my opinion. That's just my opinion. Take it for what it is. The implementation of the Batmobile, 3 games too late. I understood for the context of what the games were going for. Couldn't really bring in a Batmobile for that. But it was nice to have it at the end of all things. Good. I found it really hard to control, but it was cool to have. Like, really cool to have. This little subplot with the Joker being inside Batman's mind, I really like that. I thought it was really, really good and well executed. It brought back that horror aspect that was started in Arkham Asylum and wasn't really touched on ever since. There's some genuine jump scares in this game for me. Well, I don't know about anyone else, but definitely got me with the Man-Bat shit. And sometimes Joker too. Like, there were times when you'd be fighting people, and then Joker would just be one of them all of a sudden. Like, for no reason, he would just pop in. And you'd be fighting him as well. And it kind of kept you on edge. See, like that right there. There's the Killer Croc fight. Look at that shit. That was an epic boss fight. And then you see Killer Croc for like a second in this game. And he's got a fucking tail. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, at some point, I had to fight this guy. And then nothing. Absolutely nothing. Poison Ivy, the same way. I get the idea that this one is more story-driven. I really do. I understand it. And for the context of what they were going for, it makes sense. However, there was an opportunity for some really epic boss fights. Especially, there's the worst. There's the worst example. Yeah, Batman fans have still not forgiven Rocksteady for that shit. Anyway, it's kind of sad to me that the best boss fights of this game so far have come from the DLC packs of Red Hood and Harley Quinn. When in Harley Quinn you had to fight Nightwing, and as Red Hood you had to fight Black Mask. Those, to me, those should have been in the game to begin with, because those are really good. But I mean, I guess it was a matter of choice. I'm going to be honest, 100% completely honest, and say that this isn't a bad game. It's just not as good as, Arkham Asylum or even Arkham City. At least it's better than Arkham Origins. So, I mean, I'm going to let these credits roll by. Maybe there's something else. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna interject here and say, Mr. Freeze, another example of a really good boss fight. Another really good example. Oh, hello. I don't remember that. I'm gonna say this. Another thing I have a complaint about with this game. Remember in Arkham City when you could play as those two and wander the city? Why can't we have that in this game for all the characters? For Nightwing, Robin, Batman, Red Hood, Harley Quinn, Catwoman. I think if this is the last Arkham game, which is what it's been said that it's going to be, this would be a thing where you could travel the city as all these characters. And it would make sense because it's Gotham City. They all play a part in it. Why can't we have that? Rocksteady, I'm talking to you. We should have this. This should be a thing. Alright, I'm going to shut up now. Letting you go for right now. Clayface Joker. Couldn't help but notice they completely bypassed Origins. Makes sense to me. That was made by an entirely different company, right? What was it? It wasn't Rocksteady. It was WB Montreal, I think. I feel like I should look that up and find out. So if I had to have a rating system for this game, I don't know. I guess an 8 out of 10. How about that? That seems fair. Considering the overall game is very beautiful to look at, it sort of falls flat with like the epicness of what it could have been. Like there were some things that they could have done that would have made it a lot better. But because they didn't do it, you know, this game kind of suffers for it. Once again, I think I said it before, but this game seems way more story-driven than action-driven, which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just, I guess I was just expecting. I hate that thing. I hate that thing so much. Like, Man Bat can suck one big one. But yeah, it's a good game. So 8 out of 10. That's fair. That's a fair score. And the twist with Jason Todd being the Arkham Knight, I knew it from the get-go. I had a feeling that it was going to be him. I mean, they kind of tried to throw me off with Joker shooting Jason Todd in like the flashback or where the hell that was. Just like, there's no way it can't be Jason Todd. It's all pointing to Jason Todd. Now we look badass in this game. I've played the DLC missions with Harley Quinn and Jason Todd, and I like them. I like it a lot. It's just way too short, and I'm not gonna shell out $40 more to get my hands on Batgirl. Not going to do it. I can live without it for a while. You know, that just begs the question, who actually shot themselves? Or was it just a delusion in Batman's mind that Scarecrow picked up on? I remember that. That was a weird boss fight. If you can consider that a boss fight. I gotta say, Batman made a lot of stupid choices in this game. Like, at the end of the day, when I really, look back on the decisions that Batman made in this game, some of them do not make sense. I think they're going through, all the voice actors right now. I'll call Rosenbaum. Of course, Tara Strong, because she's Harley Quinn. Interesting. Dialogue recorded at Warner Brothers Studios and Rocksteady Studios. So, that begs the question, what was recorded where? Or who was recorded where? Because I have to imagine that Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy, they did theirs at the Warner Brothers Studio. Interesting. Oh, hey, Danny Elfman did this. Neat. Didn't realize that. Shh. It's okay to be afraid. One of my favorite Scarecrow lines. Oh, man. I actually have to, cut some of this out. I don't want these credits to roll on forever. That last scene with the Joker was pretty crazy. With the Batman statues. We became the weeping angels from Doctor Who. It says, I hate Frankie. Who the fuck is Frankie? What? No, 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 no. I'm not doing that. That is bullshit. Alright, so that's Arkham Knight. I hope y'all enjoyed my little playthrough. You know, if you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them. If you have any, if you happen to like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be bringing more stuff like this to the channel, hopefully soon in the future. Once again, thank you all so much.